Like I am endocrinologist, a diabetologist, thyroidologist, so I see most of the patients come because of diabetes and thyroid disease. During these days, I find like somebody used to have a good control, that patient's control has worsened. The reason is because there has been no physical activity, and person has been eating all along. So obviously that has caused weight gain, more insulin resistance, more demand in the system, and their diabetes control has worsened. So has their blood pressure control worsened. So has their fatty liver worsened. Many people who are on thyroid, who have thyroid disease, and they say when they get the thyroid test done, and I find their thyroid test is not in control, whereas it was in the control. So what I find, this person has gained weight. The previous dose of thyroxine which we used to give them, that was okay for their weight, but now the weight has increased, suddenly the dose become less. So again it reflects, they get a lot of aches, pains, and they attribute to thyroid or diabetes. But then I tell them this is not because of diabetes, not because of thyroid, this is only because of your physical inactivity and because of your weight gain. So shed this extra weight and regain your physical activity, all the pains go. And next time they come, they thank me, Dr. Saab, you are nice, you did not give us any medications for this. We are physically now doing good activity and we are better. If I don't do physical activity in a week or so, I get those aches, and I know the solution is just start moving. So it is recommended that you should at least have 30 minutes of brisk physical activity. Should be walking, running, jogging, steps up, step down, anything. 30 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week, which means 150 minutes. So 2 days we may give break for various reasons, social reasons, or weather may not be conducive, but at least 5 days a week you should do this physical activity, 30 minutes per day, so 150 minutes per week. And for bones, at least you need to do physical activity for 4 days a week, because you know bones, when they are pushed, when they are pressed, when you put weight on them, they become stronger. If you are sedentary, if you are just lying in the bed, the bones become weak, muscles become weak. So to keep your muscles and bones, bone health in a good condition, physical activity is very important. As we grow older, our bones and muscles need this activity. So this way, this activity helps me personally as well as professionally in dealing with the patients, and also motivates many of my patients who are following my posts on social media. They say we are motivated for the physical activity or the dietary tips you give us, and those tips I can only give when I personally do those things. I cannot just tell people be active if I am not myself active. I cannot tell people to lose weight, shed weight, if I cannot do it on myself. So I think this is a win-win situation for the doctor as well as the patient. Yes, when you go out, you suddenly realize you are a minuscule part of this whole universe, and you have to play your role. See, ultimately at the end of the day, everybody wants to be happy. So ultimate aim, most of the people have happiness. So that happiness and peace you can get in different ways, and every person's merit, these goals are different, but ultimate goal is happiness. And I see that happiness you get it best in these mountains, because there is no disturbance, there is not a phone call, there is nobody trying to push you or pull you. You are on your own. You are with complete synchrony with the nature, and I think that gives you ultimate happiness. Now I have many friends who, when they see my posts, when they see my pictures, they say, please take us with you. We want to go to these mountains. I try to help them whatever way I can, but I can understand that they have everything at home. They have money, they have food, they have good job, they have the facilities, but still they are not happy. So that is why they are saying, please take us with me. I want to go there. So I believe this happiness is long lasting. You see, this nature gives you so much, and you have to also give it back in the sense you are not to disturb it. Ultimately, at the end of the day, all humans also go in this earth. They are a part of this. Whether you are after death, whether you are burnt or you are buried, ultimately your whatever energy you have taken, this is given back to the nature. We want peace for ourselves and peace for others, everyone has a right, and there is enough in this atmosphere, in this world, for everyone. So this is really a very I will say a spiritual exercise also. When you are alone, you see what I am, who I am, where I am going. So those answers come to you, that ultimately you are a part of this universe. Do your best as you can and try to help others, be it an animal. Sometimes we see an animal, it is we find endangered, we try to rescue it. Once we saw a goat and it was foot had got trapped, we got released. Similarly, we see a tree, for example, we find this is being damaged by different people or something. We try to educate them. We see nomads, as such nomads are part of the jungle, part of this forest. They take good care, but sometimes materialist things also take over them. We try to educate them also. You see, this forest, this jungle gives you life. You have to preserve it. You have to give life to it. Most of them are very good. They preserve it because they understand this is their actual mother. So, of course, it's a very spiritual exercise, and if our aim is happiness, peace, is the best place to go and best place to do.